what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing a road to Undisputed at 154 pounds, super welterweight, as I continue to give a roadmap on how each division can get to an undisputed champion, potentially, if I believe it's going to happen anytime soon, or for the divisions like 154 that already has an undisputed champ, and what's going to happen moving forward. Now, before we get into that, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up. If you don't like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs down or leave me a comment letting me know why. But this fight right here, I mean, Jermell Charlo is the current undisputed champion. He's one of 3 undisputed champions between the 12 divisions that I cover. And he's been undisputed champion since May of 2022. His march towards undisputed started in December of 2019 when he captured the WBC title a second time with an impressive 11th round TKO of Tony Harrison in their rematch, as Charlo would regain the title and become a world champion, for his second time. Then in 9 months later, in September of 2020, he would attempt to unify belts against Jason Rosario, who was the WBA IBF champion, and he dominated Rosario, stopping him in 8 rounds to unify 3 of the 4 belts. 2021, he attempted to capture that 4th title when he took on undefeated WBO champion Brian Castano. They fought to a controversial draw in a fight that a lot of people thought Castano won, myself included. Then they had a rematch in 2022 in May, and Charlo left no doubt as he impressively stopped Castano in the 10th round to unify all 4 belts and become the undisputed champion at 154 pounds. He has not yet defended the belt, the undisputed title. Injury kept him out of the ring, out of his mandatory obligation to undefeated Tim Tszyu, who's now the WBO interim champion. That fight is still supposed to take place, though, and right now the talk is possibly October. That's going to be a good fight if it does happen. I think it will happen, but I also think there's a chance that Mel could move up to 160 to go after the WBC title there, if his brother gives up that belt, since his brother is likely moving to 168 to challenge Canelo for the undisputed super middleweight title. So we're going to see what happens in that scenario. But if he stays at 154 and takes on Tszyu and beats Tszyu, then the question is, which mandatory is next? Or I think there's a possibility that whoever comes out of the Crawford-Spence potential 2 fights, I think the winner moves to 154, and I personally feel it's going to be Terrence Crawford. And if he moves to 154, I think he's going to go after Charlo. I think Charlo would defend his belts against Crawford there, and before moving up in weight. So there really isn't a big attractive fight out at 154 after Tim Tszyu. Everything kind of got thrown off when Sebastian Fundora got knocked out against Brian Mendoza. So not a lot of big names, but I do think a potential showdown against Crawford is going to be intriguing, and I also think there's a chance he moves up. So I don't expect 154, all 4 belts, to stay unified for another year, but I do believe that that Charlo will fulfill his mandatory obligation to Tszyu, and then potentially fight Crawford, or at that point, towards the end of the year, the belts might start falling off. Not a lot of big names, but the PBC still has a lot of pull at 154 with majority of the better fighters. So I do believe, even if the belts start falling off at Charlo, that they could start to be unified again. So we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the road to Undisputed at 154 pounds super welterweight. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.